Hey, what's up guys? Chris here with Garage Gym Warrior, and this is your workout of the day. Now before we jump into today's workout, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of the daily workouts. All right guys, today's workout is going to be a chest workout, and it's going to be a progressive overload workout. So what that means is we're going to be doing 4 sets of each exercise on there, and we're going to be increasing the weight as we decrease the reps. So for example, the first set, we're going to do our lightest weight, and then we're going to do that for a set of 12. Then we're going to rest for 1 minute. Then we're going to increase the weight, and then we're going to decrease the reps down to 10, rest for 1 minute. Then we're going to increase the weight again for a set of 8, rest for 1 final minute, and then we're going to do our final set at the heaviest weight that we can do for a set of 6. And we're going to do that structure of that progressive overload for all the movements in this workout today. All right guys, it's a chest workout. It's going to start off with incline dumbbell bench press. So I've got my bench set up here. I'm going to go back and grab 2 dumbbells. And like I said, guys, remember, you are going to be increasing weight the entire time on this workout. So you want to make sure that you are allowing yourself enough weight on that first one that you can increase it and pull out those 6 reps at the end at that heaviest weight. So don't go too heavy right at the beginning of this workout. So we're going to go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells here, and I'm going to get laid back on this bench. But before I want to do that, I want to show you kind of something about what I do in the dumbbell bench press is I keep my elbows down at about a 45-degree angle, and also keeps my hands at about a 45-degree angle. The reason I do that, and the reason I go with dumbbells as opposed to like a barbell bench, is on the barbell bench, your arms are up at this 90-degree angle, and what that does is it puts a lot of stress on your shoulder joint. So I like to use dumbbells, bring those elbows down, bring those hands down, and it alleviates a lot of the pressure and the stress on your shoulder. So I have these 2 dumbbells. I'm going to lean back onto this bench. I'm going to press them all the way up overhead. When you bring these dumbbells up, make sure you're using your legs to help you bring them up. We don't need to swing those up and have some problem with our shoulders and our elbows. So use your knees and your legs to then bring these up, guide them up, press them fully up overhead. Once you're in a good position here, your feet are on the ground, your back is against the top of that bench, you're then going to slowly bring those dumbbells down to your sides, keeping those elbows in close to your sides. Squeeze at the bottom, pause for a second, and then press all the way up. Squeeze that chest to the top, all the way down, all the way up. And like I said, we're gonna do a set of 12 of these dumbbell incline bench press on this first set at the lightest weight. Once you've completed 12 of these, you're gonna go ahead, set these dumbbells down, and then you're gonna go ahead and rest for 1 minute. Then after that 1 minute of rest is up, you're gonna increase that weight. You're gonna do a set of 10, rest for a minute, increase the weight again for a set of 8, rest for a minute, and then increase to the heaviest weight that you can do on those for a set of 6. After that, we're moving on to the second movement, which is gonna be alternating flat dumbbell bench. So we're gonna take this bench, we're gonna go down to a flat position here. And once again, we're doing those sets of 12, 10, 8, and 6, starting off with the lightest weight. So make sure you're choosing a light weight. And these are going to be alternating. So I'll turn this around just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. We're gonna lean back, we're gonna have these dumbbells, and even I had them at the 45 before, we're gonna bring them in just a little bit closer, our elbows. So as we're coming down, one's gonna be static up at top as we bring the other one down. Then as this one presses up, then this one's gonna stay static at the top as the other one comes down. So grab these dumbbells. Once again, use your legs and your knees to position these dumbbells into the proper position all the way up, then press them up. And from here, I'm gonna start on my right side, feet are on the ground. I'm gonna come down to one side of my chest while the other one is static up in the air. Press up. Once that one reaches the top, now I'm gonna alternate to this side, press up, then all the way down, press up. Now remember, we wanna go super light on these because we are doing 12, and it's 12 per arm. It's not 12 total. So make sure you are choosing a weight on these where you're able to do 12 per arm. And don't forget, we have this other one that's up there in that pause position the entire time. So everything's under tension for a long time during this movement. You're gonna go ahead and do 12 in each arm of that. And just like the other movement, we're gonna go ahead and rest for 1 minute in between those sets. And then we're going to increase the weights as we decrease the reps down to 10, 8, and 6. After you've completed that, now we're gonna get back on this bench again, but now we're doing close grip dumbbell bench press. So these palms are gonna be facing right against each other. Dumbbells are even going to be facing each other. So elbows are super close into the sides here. I'm gonna bring these up. And once again, like I said, dumbbells are gonna touch each other. From this position, you're gonna lean back and then press them up overhead. So those dumbbells are touching each other. Now, I'm gonna come down till those dumbbells touch my chest and then press all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Once again, remember, we're doing 12 of these at a light weight, and you wanna give yourself some room to grow and be able to increase the weight so you can do a final set of 6 at the end at the heaviest weight. Slow and controlled, bring these things down just like we've done before. Do the same sets of 12, 10, 8, and 6 as you're increasing those weights. After that, we're moving on to the next movement, which is gonna be underhand barbell press. So we're not gonna need the dumbbells for these, so we're gonna move this out of the way. And what we're gonna do is an underhand, so palms are gonna be facing up as you come back. So it's an underhand position with a barbell. This is gonna work the lower part of the chest. If you have a bench that, like this one, which goes just slightly to a decline, like mine does, it just goes down a little bit, that's great. If not, just go ahead and use a flat bench on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a barbell here, the lightest one for this first set of 12 reps. We're gonna go with a wider grip, so probably a little bit wider than shoulder width apart on here. Now we're gonna lean back. We are then gonna press that dumbbell up overhead, or that barbell up overhead. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it down, and we're gonna make sure that it's going just below our chest. Then press all the way up, all the way down. This is working the lower part of the chest, slow and controlled all the way down, and then press it all the way at the top, squeezing that chest at the top. You're gonna do 12 of these. Once you've completed 12 of those, you're gonna go ahead and set that down. And same as before, do all the different sets of the 12, 10, 8, and 6, increasing the weight the entire time. Now we're gonna move on to the next and final movement. You're not gonna need the bench for this, and we're not actually doing the progressive overload on this. This is kind of more of a burnout set that we're gonna do at the end, and it's gonna be decline push-ups, 3 sets to failure. So get the barbells out of the way, get all the dumbbells out of the way. The only thing you're gonna need here is a bench or some sort of a platform or a box to put your feet up on, because once again, we're gonna be working the lower part of the chest here, and we wanna make sure that we are able to go into this decline position here. So what we wanna do is we wanna kick our feet up on top of this bench. From that position, you're gonna get into a push-up position. From here, you wanna make sure that you're at full extension here, your hips aren't sagging down, you're not piking up, you're in a nice flat position here. And then also make sure that your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are all in a line. This should be nice and straight and up and down here. We don't wanna be back behind our hands, and we definitely don't wanna be up over the top of our hands. So nice straight up and down, put the feet up on that bench there. And then what we're gonna do is in this nice plank position, keeping those elbows in close to our sides, we're gonna come down to the ground, and then press all the way up to full extension. Keeping that core tight the entire time. Down, all the way up. Press down. What we're gonna do is we're doing a set of these to failure. So once you get to that point where you can just no longer do any more, that is when you need to go ahead, stop, and you rest for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds is up, you're gonna get back down there. You're gonna do another set of as many of those as you can possibly do for another set of those until failure. Then you're gonna rest for 30 seconds one more time, and then after that 30 seconds of rest is up, you're gonna hit them up one more time for a set of failure on those decline push-ups. Once you've completed that, that completes this workout of the day. All right, guys, hope you have enjoyed this workout. If you did, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. Also in the comment section, let me know what else you wanna see, and I'll do my best to bring it to you, and I will see you right back here tomorrow for the next workout in the garage.